This guy comes out of his way, goes out of his way to help me out, which is like, I'm not used to doing people doing me favors like that. And to make things even crazier, the guy that came out for me is a guy that owns the Tron infrastructure for all of Florida. So I just had the first guy that, and he didn't know who I was or anything like that. He just came out of the kindness of his heart. He drove a half hour. I found out where he lived because I came to go pick up that equipment from him later in the day. And super grateful for that. But the guy hooked me up and spent time that he didn't need to spend. And I recommend if you go out and buy one of these things, make sure you Google like the state that you live in and join a community of some sort if you need help setting it up, because it's not hard or anything, but just to get advice from people that have already been doing it. Now, I already researched for around here. It's configured best for this location, but if you have any questions, obviously call me.
How do you turn it off?
It's you can hold both buttons, but it doesn't actually go off. It goes into like a sleep mode.
Oh, right on. Damn, thank you, man.
No problem.
I would say I'm going to frame it, but
you should use that one. Keep that one.
I am.
And especially because of the way, like, without going into detail, you live high enough to reach far.
Right on. What else do we got?
This one, and I'm trying to speed through because I don't want to make this too long.
Don't speed through it. This is good shit.
So this is called a ScreenKrab, and a ScreenKrab, if you notice here, it's got an HDMI on one side and an HDMI on this side. And basically this little antenna broadcasts a signal. So I could put this behind a computer monitor, put this behind a TV, and more importantly, a computer monitor. And then there's an SD card slot in here on this side right here that stores a ridiculous amount of footage, like way more footage than you would imagine because it compresses the video. And this will be in line, so you can spy on somebody's computer screen. And if you put IT use only, do not unplug, like and put it on a Post-it note or something, stick this behind the computer, who's going to remove this?
Nobody.
Most people are just going to ignore it. So I thought this was a cool little covert spy gadget that who's looking behind their monitor either? Like it's just a cool little gadget to have, especially when you're doing a physical pen test and you want to watch people go through their internal systems and see their internal communications. If you can get this thing in there, then you can stand outside their office and wirelessly watch it or store it to the SD card and then watch it later. So
you can hook that up wirelessly?
Yeah, that's what this is. So I could take the footage that's stored on the SD card and download it wirelessly or watch it wirelessly live.
Wow.
I would have to be in range of it though.
Gotcha.
So that's the ScreenKrab. And then this is called the LAN Turtle. And the LAN Turtle, the way I have mine configured at least, is the second I plug this into USB. So if I went into one of your offices and I plug this into one of their computers, it's going to immediately try to connect back to my server at my house and give me a connection like to this device. And then from this device, I can try to pivot from this device to your other devices on the network because this is a mini computer inside of here. So it's without going into, because it's nerdy stuff, without going into the details, I can use this device to pivot onto other devices, to other devices, to other ones. And then I could be a million miles away from you and still have access to this because it's connecting directly back to me.
Shit.
And Hack5 makes, that's the name of the company. They gave me a bunch of cool stuff.